Hey everybody, it's me, Stu Helm, the Food Fan, and I am here in Food Fan HQ, which is my home, and doing the fourth podcast, the video podcast of my new TV show, is what I'm calling it. These are, as always, my co-hosts, the houseplants. That's my kitchen back there, where I do occasionally cook a piece of food. And but this morning I'm not going to be cooking any food because I already ate brunch. Now, if you follow me on Ash Vegas or Facebook, you probably already know that I've been eating brunch at a new place, different place every weekend, Saturday or Sunday, and writing about them at the end of every month in a series called The Month of Brundays. So please go check that out on ashvegas.com. And so far I have reviewed on Ash Vegas Mojo Kitchen, Barleycorn, Cúrate, Chestnuts, Posana, Sovereign Remedies, Ambrozia, and Issa's Bistro, and local provisions. Now, I actually haven't written my review of Issa's Bistro yet because I just went there last week, so that'll come around at the end of the month. But this morning, I went to Bhramari Brewhouse and had brunch with my friend Leslie and good friend Leslie. And I also ran into Chef Joe and Vanessa there, who were having a romantic brunch because it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day, Dawn. I love you. And Joe and Vanessa were there having brunch, and I sat with them for a little while. Then Leslie joined us, and then those two had to split, and it was me and Leslie. But anyways, I went into Bhramari. I wrote to them ahead of time because they've only been open for about 2 weeks. And I wrote to them ahead of time, and I said, I'm doing this series on brunch. I was thinking about coming in this weekend, but if you guys don't want me to come in right away because you want to hit your stride or whatever, I'll wait a little while. But they said, come on in, Stu. So they had they had a lot of confidence in their brunch. And they should, because it was really good. I got something that they call the Bhramari Sundae, Sundae, like an ice cream sundae, except for it was savory. And it was basically like a layer of really tasty French fries, and then some pork debris, and then it was either remoulade sauce or pimento cheese, I don't know. And then but it was really good, whatever it was. It says on the menu remoulade, but I could have sworn it was pimento cheese. And then on top, and then there were like some jalapeno wheels mixed in and some little red peppers, and it was fucking good. Let me tell you that right now. So a good review of that dish at Bhramari. And I just want to say, while I'm focused on Bhramari, that the decor inside of Bhramari is really fucking nice. Like, every single person that I've talked to who's been there comments on the decor and then the food or the beer. Now, it's technically a brew house. I don't drink. I couldn't give less of a shit about the beer. When I walked in, though, the owner styled me out with a little glass of soda pop, and that was really fucking good. So a really good, nice, fresh juice soda pop, house-made type dealio. Everybody else drink beer out the wazoo. I don't care. But I'm just there for the food. I didn't know they were going to have a full menu at Bhramari, and turns out they do. And they're open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and they open for brunch on the weekends. Maybe just Sunday. What does it say? No, it just says brunch. I bet it's Saturday and Sunday. Check that out on their website. So the decor is really fucking nice. And part of what is interesting about it is I talked to one of the owners, Josh. There's two Joshes and a Gary. And I talked to one of the Joshes, and he said that they did all the design and most of the actual labor themselves. It was so good that I asked him, do you have a degree in design, interior design? And the answer was no. They're just creative people. He said they went online, found some places they liked the looks of, and then they sort of took some of those ideas and modified them and stuff. But I think everybody will agree with me that the decor is really nice in Bhramari. And you can sit in the big dining bar area that has tables, booths, and a big bar, and the brew setup is right there and shit. Or you can sit in one of the little alcoves and other dining areas, and it's pretty intimate back there. Or you can, when in the nice weather, they're going to open up these big fucking doors out onto a big porch area, and you'll be able to drink your suds in the sunshine then. What else did I want to say about Bhramari? Oh, they had live music, right? And it was too fucking loud. And one of the owners, Josh, came up to me and he was like, this is the first time we've had live music, and apologizing for the loudness. And they're going to know to turn that down a little bit next time. You don't go to brunch to hear a live band, right? You go to brunch to eat some fucking brunch. And so if there's live music, that's like a added plus, or it can be a negative. Now, the volume was definitely a negative, but the songs themselves were great, and the musician was very good. I didn't catch his name, local guy, obviously. So I just want to say, and this is just going to be like a 6 or 7 minute episode, that I'm recommending Bhramari Brewhouse for brunch. I did eat lunch there last week, and I got a burger, and the burger was really good. I blurted out right to the owner's face, like, this fucking coleslaw sucks. And it was true. The coleslaw sucked. But the burger was really fucking good, and I would go back there for that burger any old time. Now, I think I'm going to be a regular at Bhramari Brewhouse because it's not too far from where I live. And I always say that location figures in heavily, not just with my favorite places, but with anybody's favorite places. Whenever I ask people, well, what's your favorite place to eat? Sometimes they get a little sheepish, and they're like, I'm embarrassed to say that it's such and such a pizza place. It's like 2 feet away from my house. And to me, that's like a totally legitimate reason for some place to be your favorite place, because it's 2 feet from your house. I happen to be lucky. I live very close to Clingman Cafe, close to the Junction, close to the juice bar, the Nourish Flourish, very close to PennyCup. I also live close to Vortex, Buxton Hall, and Rhum, Storm Rum Bar, and now Bhramari Brewhouse. So I got a lot of choices now, whereas like a couple years ago I didn't have very many choices in my neighborhood because it was like nobody was here. But so my neighborhood kind of blowing up, and that's like Southside River Arts District, South French Broad Avenue. My area's kind of blowing up food-wise. I hope yours is too. And if you got a local favorite, like if your favorite place is just down the block, don't be ashamed of that at all. That's a totally legitimate thing. I think I'm going to be at Bhramari, not just because it's close by, but because so far the food has been very fucking good. And hopefully they will not, I will not order that slaw again, that's for sure. But hopefully they'll come up to me someday and say, Stu, we changed our slaw. We want you to try it. That's up to them. Anyways, that's my episode of Food Fans HQ. You can see my pictures on Facebook. I'm about to post a bunch of pictures of my brunch. And you can read about this brunch and other brunches, Issa's, and I haven't decided the other two. I might go to Lexington Avenue Brewery. But yeah, so read my shit about brunch on Ash Vegas. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. I'm about to post some pictures of my meal. And tune in tomorrow for another exciting episode of this shit. All right, well, bye, everybody. Bye, houseplants. I'll see you after the show. Bye.